everyone, welcome to Sahoo Textile Academy. In today's episode, we are with RK Tanwar sir. Sir has worked as a vice president in Subhalakshmi Polyester. And sir, first of all, I welcome you to our platform.
Thank you. Hi, everybody. Myself, RK Tanwar, and I am hardcore textile engineer from TIT Bhimani itself. I belong to Bhimani itself, and this institute is very old. So, after passing my BTech from there from TIT Bhimani in 1977, I joined textile industry and worked India and abroad for a very long time. And I had a full exposure of everything in textiles, all the fields, spinning, weaving, garment, processing, fiber, filament, garments, everything, whatever is possible, and worked in very reputed concerns like Birla's, then Sunflag Tanzania for 12 years, then Russia, Spintex Indian firm, then Reliance, Indorama, Subhalakshmi Polyester, Mafatlal Navsari I started with. So I have the very good exposure of all the textile units also because I was operating as a technical personnel for Indorama for 12 years for solving all the technical problems of fiber, filament, garment, and all the things related with and catering for at least 2,000 mills, rather 2,000 plus mills in India, south, north, central India, northern India, and out of India also. Whatever technical problems were coming of any nature, so I had to resolve them. So I have some ready-made solutions for most of the problems, and this is God blessings that I have been able to, with your blessings also, I have been able to solve every problem and gather a very good practical experience which can be useful for everyone, for you also. So it's a good point that I am sharing today with you. Any problem in future also, if you want any type of guidance, so I will be happy to give you my personal assistance and guidelines and anything that you like.
Thank you, sir. So
Yes.
today's session will be related to PSF in perspective of quality. So my first question to you, sir, is that as a spinner, what are all the steps and quality control measures you take to ensure to make your finished product as per market standards or even better quality?
If you want to know that how to make a perfect yarn or perfect product, you have to start with the finisher side. Finisher side means it's end use, where this yarn will be used. Will it be for sewing thread? Will it be for knitting? Will hosiery? Or it will be for suiting, shirting, or any other product, long cloths, or ladies wears, anything it made ups, anything it can be. And keeping all those points in view, you have to then set up your standards at every stage, right from the manufacture of the fiber itself, or if it is a man-made fiber, you can demand whatever your requirements, higher strength, higher tenacity, or crimp level or OPU levels, fiber length, linear, micro, or fine, superfine, whatever you want, to finer sides, that you can dictate your terms with the fiber producers, and they can take take care for that from their side also. Then, if it's natural fiber, you've got ample variety of cottons also to select with. Cotton is the best fiber, as you know, natural fiber, and it has different fineness, it has different lengths, micronaires, and it has got different surface characteristics. That with experience, you should know which cotton is suitable for which denier and which yarn, which count, and that is the raw material qualities only. Then, for processing of fiber, on the mixing itself, you have to take care of that the blending should be perfect. Optimum level of OPU should be there in the fiber, and water, if it is required for PV blends, then cohesive agent 252 or antistat, whatever you want to spray, LU40, it should be. with the requirements and keeping the environment conditions prevailing where it has to run, like the humidity, the temperatures, and machine capability of the processing machines. That is also very, very important. The parameters you have to select from the blow room itself to the winding itself, that what parameters you should you should be aware of, that how much imperfections level you want. You have to check time to time, and then you have to take corrective actions at different stages with the parameters. Maybe in the fineness of the rowing or the twist levels of the rowing, that it can be a very major parameter. Then opening of the fiber, openness in the sliver itself, then sliver ooster, and there are lot of parameters that you know itself. TM of the yarn, then yarn hairiness, yarn breakage levels, strength, its elongation. Elongation is a very, very good criteria, which gives a better performance at weaving level. If it has got a slightly higher elongation or good elongation, so that without breaking, it can perform very well. Then finally, when it goes to the winding machines, autocorners, nowadays only autocorners are there, which are very good state of the art machines, and which can filter all the parts of your yarn by good settings of naps, so short thick cut laces. So you can modulate your cut levels and uh, another parameters to get the best output from the yarn in the finishing also. If your yarn has got some more defects, you have to modulate your parameters so that your imperfections levels and other classmate parts, those are well within the limits, which are easily available nowadays from every inch of the yarn on the running autocorners. You can very well monitor, you can control there itself, and you can make a state of the art package also. Package matters a lot. Package hardness, package density, then soil hardness, then it's so that elasticity of the yarn is retained. So package also it goes lot of parameters to check with, and everything has to be perfect. Then there is nobody who can reject on yarn. Yarn will definitely perform very well, and it will be surpass all the requirements.
Okay, sir. So my next question is, sir, what is the difference between virgin polyester and recycled polyester?
Virgin polyester is polyester which is synthesized by polycondensation of PTA and ethylene glycol with uh, chemical reactions in polycondensations, which is called CP, continuous polymerization. In polycondensation, then after that it goes to the uh, finally extruder, where it is extruded, then it is quenched. Then after that it is take up. After taking up, it goes to the cans, and then it is taken on the draw line machines. And after drawing, after cutting, after meeting all the fiber requirements, it is baled also there itself. That is called virgin polyester, in which there is no waste or no any other additives other than the normal additives of the fiber itself. And recycled means the yarn, the waste, the fiber, the yarn after making the yarn, then it is recycled after cutting, like the bottle grade this bottle chips. You must be aware of water drinking bottles, which are made from PTA. It has got higher density, so it is also broken into flakes, and those flakes are then recycled along with virgin polyester, maybe 20%, 30% or more. And that flakes, they are again extruded, that is again made into melt, and from the melt, fiber is again made. Its actually properties are slightly on downside than the polyester, virgin polyester. But nowadays, recycling is a must. Recycling is required, because without recycling, polyester cannot be uh, cannot work also, because so much of PTA is generated because of this crude. The crude is nowadays, the requirement of the world, and it is generated. It is means synthesized in a big amount, and that has become the liquid gold currency. Also, it is almost. And this is a byproduct. PTA, methylene glycol, and others are they are byproducts of this uh, crude synthesis, and all that crudes that they are in bulk. If PTA is not used, it can be a hazardous waste which cannot be uh, dumped with. So, the recycling of polyester, recycling of PET bottles, that gives birth to the recycled fiber. But recycling of fiber is a must to cater for the environment protection and other things which we can know very well, that if waste is so much and we cannot dispose such a waste, because polyester is non-biodegradable. Viscose is biodegradable, cotton is biodegradable, but polyester is not non-biodegradable. It will be for 20 years, 30 years, 40 years lying as it is. So until it is recycled, it is a panacea. It cannot be dispensed with. So recycle is uh, a necessary evil or necessary requirement also.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my next question is, sir, if we talk about global market, so there is a rising demand for linen and hemp fiber and bamboo and banana fiber, such natural fiber products. So do you think it will affect the demand for PSF in future?
So see, every fiber has got its own share in the market, and their shares are increasing also. Every fiber has got its own suitability, its own characteristics, which are unmatched. Linen is supposed to be a very good fiber for aesthetics, for body comforts, because it has got very good moisture absorption. If you wear linen shirts in the summer, it will be very comfortable. It will absorb all the moisture. It will siphon out every moisture from your body, and you will feel like a cooler. So linen has got its own place, but it's costly also. And then all these natural fibers, whether cotton or linen or jute or hemp and all that, they require soil, and they take a portion of the agricultural land which should be used for production of eatables, food, grains, and other things. So if these are used for the fiber, which can be catered for by polyester also, so it is required that along with natural fibers, polyester has to be there. Otherwise, you cannot meet the requirement of the cloth of the world. The ever increasing market size of cloth, as the human population increasing, it is doubling, then tripling, then quadrupling. So all that requires a lot of fibers, and that can be met with only with polyester and more increase of polyester proportion, because land is fixed and land requirements are more and more required for eatables. So you have to spare land for that. So there will be less of natural fibers rather than polyester. And polyester is ever increasing because more and more crude is extracted and more PT and others these parts are produced, and those have to be utilized for the polyester production. So polyester will never be affected by linen, by cotton, by jute, or any natural fiber, but they are like gold because they are men. They are God has created these fibers, and they got the very good qualities. And polyester, we are imitating the properties of these fibers to incorporate in polyester. Polyester got its own advantage in many properties like longevity, like crease retention, like wash and wear properties, like its drape. So it is a very good part that polyester can be blended with natural fibers to get the desired effects what we want for our effects in garments, for winter, for monsoon, for summer, whatever you want, you can come out with a very good product with blending with polyester with wool, polyester with cotton, polyester with viscose, polyester with acrylic, 100% polyester. So polyester got its own place and which cannot be dispensed with at any time.
Okay, sir. So my next question is, sir, what are hollow fibers and what are its uses in our daily life?
Hollow fibers, they are produced with the spinneret, which are got uh, hole-like structure. The lumen is empty because this is also imitative from cotton. Cotton has got a luminous structure, helical structure rather, with the superimposition of secondary wall thickness with the cellulose, primary wall thickness, and in the center there is a lumen which has got some shape or water-like chemicals, or you can say fluids, which after drying out, it becomes a hollow fiber. So cotton itself is a hollow fiber, but it becomes crumpled after some time. It looks like a ribbon. And imitating that structure, people have come out with hollow polyester fiber also, and it has got very good properties of warmth retention, then moisture retention, then voluminous, then increasing the bulk of the fiber, bulk of the yarn, bulk of the fabric, and body comforts also. Then it gives very much after blending this hollow fibers, it looks like wool also. It is replacing wool in some aspects, and most of the garments are made with hollow fibers. They look like wool, virgin wool like. So hollow fiber has got nowadays very good impact on garments, and sometimes you need shining structure also. So trilobal is also used, but hollow has got its own market, and nowadays it is increasing also. Then hollow fiber is also used for filling of like mattresses and this sofas, then bed sheets, this bed covers, then this rajai, quilt, etc. So hollow fiber gives there some warmth retention also, because air is a bad conductor and air is entrapped in these fibers. So this its use is increasing more and more in tapestry. Tapestry curtains also, because of drape, because of voluminous structure, bulk, and other parameters which are very important. So hollow fiber has got its own use, and its use is getting more and more increased.
Okay. So, sir, my next question is, can you share a brief idea regarding catonic polyester?
Yeah, cationic polyester actually, there are cationic finishes also. So to increase the speed of the fiber, only after getting man-made fiber like polyester, actually textile speed has gone. Speed means when cotton was there, people were working at 14,000, 13,000 spindle speed, but now people are working at 25,000 spindle speeds also. So these cationic finishes, actually cationic finishes are there mainly. They are coatings on the fiber itself, and they can increase the speed of the fiber. So by uh, inventing polyester, you can reduce the TM also. For cotton, you may need 4.2 TM, which reduces the production to a extensively low level. And for polyester, you may go for 2.6, 2.7, 3 TMs. And then added with the cationic finishes, the speed in the fiber in ring frames, that that can reach to 27,000 spindle speeds. In the extreme cases, people have gone up to 30,000 also, because it reduces the fiber to fiber friction and static charge generation. So breakage goes on lower side, and static generation also gets reduced. So these are cationic finishes and anionic finishes. There are two type of finishes. So cationic finishes are always preferable because they have got cations, and this reduces the static charge generation because of moisture contact, and these ions, it ionizes the moisture itself, and lapping can be avoided on the rope rolls, so it can give trouble-free working of the ring frames.
Okay. So, sir, in case of severe spinning, severe lapping in spinning process, what are the actions you can take?
If there is a lapping, you have to right from the fiber selection, you have to see that what is the size of bottom roll. It should be optimum size 30 mm, not 25. If 34 for longer fiber, it can be preferable. Top roll coats so hardness should not be 60, it should be higher, up to 80 it can be. Then top roll coatings, top roll should be burkalized, and finish it should be applied to it. Then this buffing of topol should be kept in good condition. Then environment itself has to be very good. If the moisture content of air, that matters a lot. That means relative humidity of cotton and temperature, they are correlated. So ideal conditions of temperature and humidity, they are required to keep low lapping. And not only that, nowadays people have come out with a lot of machine developments, which itself can reduce the lapping to a great level because of spinning angle. Spinning angle has to be somewhat vertical type, or means no, it should not be acute, it should be obtuse. And then lappet hooks should be good quality. Rings and travelers, those also matter a lot because breakage generate there itself, and there should be gliding action so that tension on the yarn is reduced. Then this spindles, centering, and other parameters, people are very well aware of it. Then this loss of twist should not be there. Bobbin should not be free. So all that parameters which lead to higher breakages, those should be controlled. Then lapping will be also avoided. Then TMs has to be optimized. If TM is very low, lapping tendency can be there. The main thing is that when you are preparing the mixing itself, from the past experience and keeping in view the humidity and environment conditions of your mill, of your uh, the environment, and the ring frame section and other sections, you have to be very well aware of it, that how much water is required or not required, or how much anti-state is to be required to be sprayed or not, or 2152 is applied or not. In most of the cases, if there is a PV blend, you need some higher water and anti-stat and 215 to be cohesive, because viscose has got more than 12% moisture gain. So most of the finishes viscose robs from the polyester. So you require extra finish. For PC, you may go for slightly lower side because cotton itself has got good finish of natural finish, having wax and pectins, etc. So you can go for 0.16 OPU, but for PV, you may go for 0.175 OPU. So all these parameters, these control, and when you work with the fiber, you can come to know with so many things which can control your lapping tendency. And there are a lot of nowadays finishes which give zero lapping also on the fiber itself. And because fiber finish itself is a complex, complex behavior, it's got of 40 ingredients, this phosphates and alkyl phosphates and other things. So you have to go for a good selection of finish from the fiber manufacturer itself, because some of the finishes, they can give trouble-free working also, like this Switzerland, some S&S, Germany S&S finishes there. Some other finishes are also there. So it starts from the fiber, then environment, then finishing, then the mixing itself, then controlling your parameters, temperatures, humidities, and TMs and other parameters also.
Okay. Sir, while in process, if we avoid the application of antistatic agent and we ignore the factor of water retention properties, can we maintain a smooth process?
You see, most of the time, finish itself takes care of, which is applied to the fiber while manufacturing the fiber. Finish is oversprayed by spinning jets on that, jets on the fiber itself, and then it dried up and then cut and bale. But if many a times, if you require to overspray, you have to first see that what are your blends. If it is 100% polyester, you need very less water or no water, maybe 0.5% water only. Then anti-stat, if it is finer counts, you may go for slight 0.02% or some 0.002 also can help you. Then if it is finer denier, you may add some 2152 if required, otherwise not. But for PV and coarser counts, you require slightly higher water And then depends on the season also. If it is rainy season, you don't need any water. No overspray, maybe 0.5% water hardly if it is required. Otherwise, no. If it is summer season, you may go for 1%, 2% of water, depending on your setup. And then finish can be 0.02% or 0.1% in the extreme cases. 2152 also 30% of this. So this, yeah, most of the people who are working in the industry, they are very well aware of that what should be the water level and what should be the cohesive agent or required or not required, and anti-stat if it is required, because most of the time it is on mill own setup. One fiber is working temporarily in one unit, but another unit it is giving some problem because environment may be different, the machine conditions may be different, processing conditions may be different. Then water itself have some different properties. Water also matters. So there are a lot of parameters that you have to be vigilant and you have to be careful in deciding the water. It's important.
Okay, sir. So, sir, my next question is, sir, for blend test, which acid do you recommend for dissolving polyester?
Polyester actually dissolved in uh, dilute sulfuric acid, dilute sulfuric acid, very mild sulfuric acid, and more easily readily available in the labs. They are frequently doing it. Actually, fiber working is an art, and it requires a lot of experience also. I have worked in the industry with the pioneers in the industry, like Mr. RKV from Polyester Indorama, then with the Khandelwalji, and many other pioneers in the industry with a lot of MDs, Agarwal Saab, then Loya ji, and other technocrats, very big technocrats. And from our experience, we come to know that how it can be achieved. More and more you work, more and more you add you to your experience, and that can guide you and give a very good learning also. In the industry, there are so many performers like SM Gupta for textiles also, polyester. He has got a good name working. Other people have been there. Avasthi, Mr. Avasthi was there. A lot of people are there who have worked. Nirmanji, he was there. So we have worked with a lot of people, and their blessings are with us. And more you work, and more experience you get to work. And it is definite that textile you can master it, but with experience and dedication. It requires hardcore requirement of hard work, learning, then attitude towards learning. But it is simple also, and sometimes laborious also. But many a times it requires a lot of learnings and inputs from outside inputs. So you should be open to take outside suggestions, inputs, discuss, and go through readings like that.
Okay, sir. So my final question is regarding TBL polyester. Sir, what are TBL polyester and why is it used in spinning?
Trilobal. You mean trilobal, TBL. Trilobal is again a spinneret variation. Actually, spinneret holes, they are very minute holes in micromillimeters, and they are visible only through microscope, not through naked eye. And this is a structure of the hole side. Polyester is supposed to be cylindrical fiber. Cylindrical means perfect cylinder. So its surface is smooth like glass. It has got zero friction almost. So without friction, you cannot spin because there should be cohesiveness, means cohesion. Otherwise, fiber will slide and like anything, it will fall down. There will be no spinning, there will be no yarn, no strength. So cohesiveness is a must. And natural fibers like cotton, they have got cohesion by virtue of their generation itself by the god, because it has got ribbon-like structure that is crumpled and that is natural crimp. It has got natural crimp like wool. Wool is also having a natural convolutions. but polyester you have to introduce in it, and for that we are crimping. But sometimes that is one part. Trilobal means its structure is not cylindrical. The fiber is not cylindrical, but it has got three lobes like a triangle, trilobal. So it has got more surfaces. Surface area is increased. It gives more shining, and it has got more cohesiveness also, and it has got special end uses. Like sometimes you have seen the suits, this coat, pant, they are shining like a mirror because they are using this tri-double fiber, and that tri-double fiber is having more reflection. It has more double the surface area of circular polyester fiber. Then it is used for garments also, sometimes for ladies wear also because they need shining. Some means this film industry also they need shining material. For that you need trilobal. Then trilobal gives some higher strength also because of its higher cohesiveness. Then it can be used for winter garments also, again for shining as well as bulk, not bulk, rather uh, felt like structure, because winter garments need felt like structure. It should be jammed, and that it has got tri lobes, so it can be jammed, interlocked. So this fiber can be interlocked within itself. Then it has give very good hues, very good dye effect. After dyeing, it is giving very good dye uptake, and because it has got more lumen also, so this brilliance in dyes colors, dye colors are brilliant. So for winter uses, people are using trilobals for garment industry for winter years. Then this tapestry, mainly for tapestry, it is used for curtains, etc. Then for this sofa covers and other things like blankets also people are using. So trilobal has also its own end use in the market, and it is in good requirement.
Okay. So with this, we end our today's session. Sir, thank you so much for providing us your time, and I'm sure our viewers will find this session very informative.
Thank you. See, uh, for South Textiles, I have got some special affection also because Mr. BC Sahu has been in my contact since last 15, more than 15 years. He has been a very good guy. He has worked with me also once, and uh, uh, sometimes in this Dungarpur also he was there. He has got a good reputation in the market, and he's a very good learning person. And I've gone through his South Textile lessons. It has got very deep learning points, and it is helping the industry also. The young technicians, they take a very good advantage of this South Textile. I I prescribe for everybody should go through his notes and use them for practical purpose and consultation also, for reference also, because anytime you don't remember everything, you can't remember everything at every time, and you need reference also. The I have got references of other people also, but the Sahu Textile references and their uh, contents, they are very valuable and very informative, and they give very good guidance. So everybody working in textile industry, from the initial level or middle level or whatever they are having, they can take the advantage of the South Textile. My blessings are with you and with South
Thank you,
Textile.
sir.
Let it flourish. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.